Sports. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the Green Bay Packers and the Atlanta Falcons. Where the road to immortality begins for most teams, we're underway from Wild Card Weekend. Return coming from the 6. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Spike, 32, yellow. Ready?
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Ready. 60 red. 22.
Shotgun now for Love. And down he goes. The Falcons defense gets it done. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Third and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Packers send out their punting unit. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. He's got a gain of 6 there. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Play fake. Penix. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. You're good on the point after. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
York to kick off.
On now is York to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 50, green. Hut.
Play fake, it's Love. This is on target to Christian Watson. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Running on 1st here with Jacobs. And some nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
1st down, Green Bay.
Set, ready.
Kicks the handoff, now Low. He's going deep this time. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's a pretty cool look right there, like the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. When that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Down, set.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
6, leather. Here we go. 52, snap, red. Set.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he makes the catch, but he will not get the feet down. Oh, Brock, that could have been a highlight reel touchdown. Instead, just an incompletion.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Field goal attempts coming here from Chad Riley. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Still has some space inside the 35. He cuts it left. There's room to run. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get 6 more on their early advantage. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. York tacks on that extra point. And the Falcons drive their lead to 11.
York to kick off.
On now is York to kick this one away. Jaden Reed to return this. He's brought down just inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play.
Ready. Black 40. Ready.
Jacobs gets it on the draw. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Set.
They stick with Jacobs. And he's going to have this one down to the 20.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Packers first down.
1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. The scoreboard reads 14-3. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's the Packers with it inside the red zone.
Red 38. Ready.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
Let's go.
Going run again with Jacobs. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Jacobs punches it in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. On his Chad Ryland for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, got to control that nose tackle. Number 2, you got to get people to the 2nd level. That was teaching tape.
Penix on 1st down. pocket, Puka Nacua. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Let's go.
Firing quickly is Penix, complete. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons now lead by 10. You're good on the point after. And the Falcons drive their lead to 11. Now is York to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, set.
And off to Jacobs to start the drive. And a power play up the gut results in 2 yards. Looking quickly here. Love out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Third and just 2 to go.
Down.
Watson coming in motion right.
32. Ready?
3rd and 2. Love to throw. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
6. Madden. Set. Red. Yellow. 43.
Motioning the tight end now.
Hut, hut.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. And he gives himself up after a short gain.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Shoves one away. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Here we go. Yellow. 22. Ready?
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line. He's been tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11.
52.
37-yard line.
Green Jack.
Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. It's Reed downfield, and he's got it. And he's he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll run. Jacobs. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Packers cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Here we go.
Throwing now on first down. Penix. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here's first and 10 from the 47. Penix now to throw. Set up the screen. Here's McClure. They're across the 40. Nice run here. And he's finally taken down at the 39-yard line. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Fresh set of downs now from the 39. McClure's got it again. Across the 20, continuing to work. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Falcon first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Trap 60.
From the red zone now. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And on first down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Again, Penix to the air. Same guy, Wilson again. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Penix is going to throw again. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons will add to their lead at the end of the half. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. York tacks on that extra point. And the Falcons drive their lead to 11.
17.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Starting from the 5. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Penix. As the open man downfield. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a 29-yard gain. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's Penix to throw. Nakua here, he's got it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Kid, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
From the red zone on 1st. And they will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown. You're good on the point after. And the Falcons push their lead to 18.
17.
Now is York to kick this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Ball red. Here we go. Here we go. 52 zip. Wide scoop. Real green. Set.
Love from the gun. Short pass brought in. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45.
Down. Yellow. 22. Set.
1st down throw. Here's Love. Falcons driving in, and they're going to bring him down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's 2nd down.
Shot. 17. Red. Yellow. Hut.
To the air with Love. Lays out left side and gets it.
That is all-out effort to make the catch, putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception and some more targets in the immediate future.
Ready. Ready. Ready.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll give the Packers the 1st.
A gain of 18 on the
They send a man in motion.
1st down.
Love now on 1st and 10. Pass it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers start the 2nd half with some needed points. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. His 3rd total score of this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Packers make it an 11-point ball game. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Set, go.
Going right side, Robinson with it. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. To the air with Penix. Finds his man, it's Keon Coleman. And he will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
From the gun, it's Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it, because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Penix here from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Penix looking to pass. It's caught by Wilson. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a Falcon first down. Shotgun snap will get to Robinson. And he will score. Touchdown Atlanta. The Falcons lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. York tacks on that extra point. And the Falcons push their lead to 18.
42. Packers 24. Cade York to kick off.
On now is York to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over first and 10.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Fight, 97. Set, fight. Ready?
Love now off the play action. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. Working quickly here.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Packers first down.
Blaster, 6.
Running back sent in motion.
10.
Love with it on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's the Packers with it and trailing. Their postseason in jeopardy. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21.
Down. Claws red. Red, 38. 6. Mega.
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
Hut, hut.
Shotgun now for Love. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And the Falcons are finally stopped on the return. But they'll still take over on the edge of the red zone.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
On first down, here's Penix. He'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Penix working from the gun. Cut near the goal line. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Set go.
Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons put up even more points in a win. You're good on the point after. And the Falcons continue piling on to this lead.
Packers 24. Cade York to kick off.
Now is York to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Let's set.
Give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Blue striker. Field black. Set cut.
Love out of the shotgun. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it'll give the Packers the first.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Huge yellow. Cut.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. Good defensive effort here. Drives him back across midfield onto their own side.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
Fly through. Black shot. Red, yellow. Ready?
Here's Love. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 22. Red, cycle. Black ultra. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
Right, there, cut.
Desperation time here. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Packers make it an 18-point game.
Packers 31.
Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And And the Falcons cover off the kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
A toss now to Robinson. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
We hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. Second down coming up.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons about set to celebrate this win. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
79 Bronco. Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it sets up 2nd down. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball, and they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
They're going to pass it here. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that makes it 2nd and goal. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Falcons keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. York tacks on that extra point. And the Falcons grow their lead yet again.
56, Packers 31. Cade York to kick off.
Now is York to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now Love on the play fake. Throw left side to Watson. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings. Love from the gun. Looking for Watson, but it's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie from Michigan. And the Falcons will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They're drawing up for it. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. So the Falcons defend their building and take the win at home. As one side leaves dejected, another can finally, at least briefly, Brock, relax here. Their playoff run extending into the divisional round.
Yeah, you get to these 60 minutes, and what is it, Kate? A suddenness? Like the suddenness of the season being over for one, and then the reality of like, oh, here we go. Here's a divisional round. Here's possible championship round. Maybe that Super Bowl is out there for us. It all happens right now in real time in front of our eyes.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.
Typical body of a dominance, that's so typical. Treat like a god, that's so typical. Still modest, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So don't cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so typical, visual. I feel like the one. Yeah, I wake up every morning and thank God for my lungs. I'm breathing so good, I know I don't have to run. When you're looking this good, no one can tell you to jump, to swim. Yeah, I'm trying to ride the wave. I'm trying to get me paid. I'm trying to move and shake. I'm trying to walk away. I swear my wrists are great. I'm getting used to change. Face of a model, that's so typical. Body of a dominance, that's so typical. Tell like a god, that's so typical. In a jumbled life of glitter, dream hit concrete, mind all jook up. Tend to think in 1,000 thoughts, I put through north to the voice, get bored. Endless stairs in a sinking door, I search for things I don't need no more. Baby, I'm typically every day, can't call it shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state, the worries daily. But if I link my G's, it goes away down honey lane. I gallivant with darling, baby, jet, jet, jet. Face of a model, that's so typical. Body of a dominance, that's so typical. Tell like a god, that's so typical. Still modest, that's so typical. Face of a model, that's so typical. Body of a dominance, that's so typical. Tell like a god, that's so typical. Still modest, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, I'm so cynical. So don't cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so typical. I just wanna rock. Body out of y'all.
Damn! Damn!
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Ha! 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5. That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5.